T.K. Carter, the beloved actor known for his unforgettable roles in films and television, has passed away at the age of 69. But behind the laughter he brought to screens, there's a story of a life filled with triumphs, challenges, and secrets that few knew about. Today we're diving deep into his personal life, the woman he left behind, his wife Janet, and the fortune he amassed over decades in Hollywood. Some of what you're about to hear may shock you, including the truth about his net worth and the legacy he leaves behind. T.K. Carter wasn't just a familiar face on screens, he was a versatile actor whose roles spanned decades, making audiences laugh, cry, and sometimes think differently about life. From his breakout performances in films like Seems Like Old Times and Southern Comfort to his unforgettable television appearances, Carter left an indelible mark on Hollywood. In this video, we're taking a closer look at the life behind the actor. We'll explore his personal life, including his marriage to Janet, and reveal the story behind the fortune he left behind. You'll discover details about his upbringing, his rise in Hollywood, and the challenges he faced along the way. By the end of this video, you'll know not just what made T.K. Carter a talented actor, but who he was as a husband, a family man, and a figure navigating the highs and lows of fame. And stay tuned, because some of the facts about his life and net worth may surprise you, and there's a suspenseful chapter about the personal struggles he faced that few ever knew about. T.K. Carter was born on December 18, 1956 in New York City, a place that would shape much of his perspective and early ambitions. Growing up in a bustling metropolis, Carter was exposed to a rich tapestry of cultures, art, and entertainment from an early age. Yet, his childhood wasn't always easy. Like many aspiring artists, he faced challenges and obstacles that could have easily diverted him from his dreams. From a young age, TK showed a natural talent for performing. Whether it was participating in school plays, mimicking famous actors, or simply entertaining friends and family, he had an undeniable charisma that drew people to him. It was this natural ability to connect with an audience that would later become the foundation of his career. In his teenage years, Carter began to seriously consider acting as a profession. He studied theater, worked in local productions, and tirelessly honed his craft. While many young actors struggled to break into Hollywood, TK's determination set him apart. By the late 1970s, he started landing small roles, appearing on television shows and in minor film parts. These early experiences were more than just jobs. They were lessons in perseverance, resilience, and understanding the often harsh realities of the entertainment industry. His breakthrough came when he combined his comedic talent with a nuanced ability to portray more serious, dramatic characters. It was this versatility that would define his career and allow him to transition seamlessly between television and film. But success didn't come overnight. The journey involved countless auditions, rejections, and the constant pressure to prove himself in an industry that could be both unforgiving and unpredictable. And yet, there was a moment early in his career that would hint at the kind of iconic presence he would become. A director, impressed by his energy and natural timing, gave him a chance in a project that would open doors to more significant opportunities. But just as it seemed Carter was on the brink of a major breakthrough, a personal challenge would arise, something that tested his commitment to his craft and threatened to derail his career before it truly began. By the early 1980s, T.K. Carter had begun to carve a name for himself in Hollywood, steadily moving from small parts to roles that showcased his undeniable talent. What set Carter apart from many of his contemporaries was his versatility. He could make audiences laugh in a comedy, yet seamlessly transition into roles that required depth and seriousness, proving that he was more than just a supporting actor. He was a performer who could hold his own on any screen. One of his earliest notable appearances came in films such as Seems Like Old Times and The Thing, where he demonstrated a unique ability to bring both humor and heart to his characters. In Seems Like Old Times, Carter's comedic timing and energetic presence made him a scene stealer, even among Hollywood heavyweights. Audiences were captivated by his ability to balance quirkiness with relatability, turning what could have been a minor supporting role into a memorable performance. Carter's work wasn't confined to comedy. He also took on dramatic roles that revealed his range as an actor. In movies like Southern Comfort, he tackled complex characters, intense, emotionally charged narratives. These roles showcased his dedication to his craft, as he immersed himself fully into the characters he portrayed, no matter the genre. It was clear that T.K. Carter was not just looking for fame. He was building a legacy. But fame in Hollywood is never without its struggles. Behind the success, Carter faced industry pressures, competition for roles, and the constant challenge of maintaining relevance. He navigated a world that often typecast Black actors into narrow roles, fighting to prove he could take on a wide range of characters and break free from the limitations imposed by casting trends of the time. Each audition was a test, each role an opportunity, and each success came after overcoming rejection, doubt, and the harsh realities of the entertainment industry. During this period, fans began to notice Carter's charm both on-screen and off. He developed a loyal following, with people admiring not just his talent but his authenticity. Colleagues described him as warm, approachable, and dedicated, a man who never let fame change who he was. But even with rising recognition, there was another part of his life that remained deeply private, a chapter that few outside his inner circle knew about: his personal life and the woman who would stand beside him through it all, his wife Janet. And here's where the story takes a more intimate turn. Just as T.K. Carter's career was reaching new heights, his personal life was quietly unfolding in ways that would surprise many. The woman who became his partner wasn't just a spouse, she was a stabilizing force, a confidant, and the anchor that allowed him to navigate the highs and lows of Hollywood. But even with love and support, Carter faced a challenge that would ultimately define his final years: a health battle that the public only learned about after his passing, leaving fans shocked and questioning what really happened behind the scenes. While T.K. Carter's career was flourishing on screen, his personal life was quietly taking shape behind the scenes. One of the most significant figures in his life was his wife, Janet. Though the couple kept much of their relationship private, sources suggest that Janet played an essential role in providing stability and support throughout Carter's often unpredictable career in Hollywood. In an industry known for its pressures and fleeting fame, having a steady partner by his side gave Carter the foundation he needed to thrive professionally while navigating life's challenges. Together, TK and Janet built a life that balanced the public attention of Hollywood with the private intimacy of family. Friends and colleagues described Janet as thoughtful, patient, and fiercely loyal, a partner who understood the demands of Carter's profession, yet never let the spotlight overshadow their personal bond. It's said that she was often the quiet force behind his most focused performances, reminding him of what mattered most when the chaos of Hollywood became overwhelming. But even with love and support, T.K. Carter faced serious challenges, especially regarding his health. Though details were largely kept private, it is known that he battled significant medical issues in the later years of his life. At age 69, Carter passed away, leaving fans stunned and mourning the loss of a performer who had brought so much energy and warmth to the screen. Reports indicate that he faced complications from underlying health issues, though the specifics were closely held by his family. This sudden loss highlighted the fragility of life, even for someone who seemed larger than life on stage and screen. Beyond health, there was the question of his legacy, including the fortune he accumulated over decades of acting. While some sources estimate his net worth in the millions, the details are largely speculative. What's clear, however, is that Carter worked tirelessly, taking on diverse roles and challenging himself with every project. He wasn't just acting for fame or money, he was passionate about his craft, leaving behind performances that continue to resonate with fans around the world. And yet, even with this impressive career and a loving spouse by his side, there were moments of quiet struggle that few ever saw. Friends recall that Carter was deeply reflective, often considering the long-term impact of his work and the meaning of his life beyond Hollywood. This private side of him, the man who worried, hoped, and dreamed like anyone else, reminded everyone who knew him that beneath the fame was a deeply human individual. But just when it seemed that Carter's story was one of stability and accomplishment, there remained lingering questions that fans and the public would want answered. How did his final days unfold? What challenges did he face in his last moments? And how would his family, especially Janet, carry on his legacy? These unanswered questions add a layer of intrigue and poignancy to the story of a man whose life was anything but ordinary. As TK, Carter's life came to an end at the age of 69. Fans, colleagues, and the entertainment world paused to reflect on a career that spanned decades and touched countless lives. Carter wasn't just a supporting actor in Hollywood films. He was a versatile talent who brought a unique energy and authenticity to every role he played. From comedy to drama, his performances were marked by an ability to connect with audiences, to make them laugh, think, and feel something real. Throughout his career, Carter took on roles that were memorable not only for his skill, but for the humanity he infused into them. Characters in films like Seems Like Old Times, Southern Comfort, and numerous television appearances allowed him to explore different facets of life, culture, and human emotion. It wasn't just the number of roles he played that defined him, it was the consistency, dedication, and passion he brought to the craft. He showed aspiring actors that talent paired with hard work could overcome the unpredictability of Hollywood. Beyond the screen, Carter's personal life adds another dimension to his legacy. His marriage to Janet was not only a source of love and stability, but also a testament to how he valued the people closest to him. While Hollywood often glamorizes fame and wealth, Carter seemed more focused on meaningful relationships and leaving a lasting impression on those who knew him personally. Janet's support allowed him to pursue his career while maintaining a sense of normalcy and groundedness, something many actors struggle to achieve. When it comes to his financial legacy, reports suggest that T.K. Carter left behind a significant net worth accumulated over decades in Hollywood. Although estimates vary, it's believed that his earnings from films, television roles, and ongoing royalties contributed to a fortune reflective of both his talent and longevity in the industry. While wealth alone does not define a person, it's clear that Carter's dedication to his craft ensured that his hard work translated into both artistic achievement and financial reward. Even more enduring than his net worth, however, is the impact he left behind. Fans remember him not only for his humor, his charisma, and his energy on screen, but also for his integrity and professionalism off-screen. Many actors and filmmakers have cited Carter as an inspiration, someone who showed that a consistent work ethic, combined with authenticity and heart, could create a career that withstands the test of time. His passing also leaves an important reminder about the human side of Hollywood. Celebrities are often viewed through the lens of fame, but T.K. Carter's life shows that even beloved figures face personal struggles, health challenges, and private battles unknown to the public. This human element makes his story not just a tale of success, but one of resilience, love, and perseverance. As we look back on his life and career, it's impossible not to feel both sorrow and admiration. T.K. Carter's performances will continue to entertain generations, his legacy will continue to inspire aspiring actors, and the love he shared with his wife Janet and his family ensures that his memory will endure beyond the screen. So, as we honor T.K. Carter, remember to celebrate both the man and the artist. Comment below your favorite T.K. Carter role, share this video to honor his memory, and subscribe to our channel for more stories about Hollywood legends and the untold stories behind their lives. T.K. Carter may have left this world, but his legacy will continue to live on, reminding us all that passion, dedication, and heart are the true measures of a life well lived.